Have you ever wanted to visit Jupiter? Well, it's not possible because after traveling millions of miles to get there, the extreme pressure and temperature would crush your ship and melt it before you even reached the non-existent surface. Today I'm going to talk about Jupiter. The reason I'm talking about this planet is because I think it's interesting to learn more about planets and galaxies beyond Earth. I'm going to tell you about Jupiter, and this will help you learn more facts about Jupiter that you didn't know before. My goal is to describe the planet Jupiter by saying who discovered it, its location in our solar system, its mass and size, its rings and moons, and what type of things make it a gas planet. My first main point is about who discovered it. According to NASA.gov, which was last updated in June 26th of 2019, Galileo observed Jupiter in detail for the first time with his telescope in 1610. But people had known about Jupiter since ancient times. My second point is about Jupiter's location. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. It's located between Mars and Saturn. According to NASA's website, it's 848 million miles away from the Sun. Earth is only 93 million miles away from the Sun. One day on Jupiter, or its rotation, complete spin, is 10 hours. And 1 year on Jupiter, or its orbit around the Sun, is 12 years. My third main point is about Jupiter's size and mass. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. According to Britannica.com, which was last updated January 17th, 2019, it's 88,000 miles wide. And NASA's website says that's 11 times as wide as Earth. The website gives an example of that if the Earth were the size of a nickel, then Jupiter would be the size of a basketball. Jupiter's is 2 times as massive as all the other planets in the solar system combined. PSU.edu, which was last updated in 2018, says that because Jupiter is so large, it has a large gravitational pull that's really strong. The fourth main point is about Jupiter's moons and rings. According to NASA's website, Jupiter has 79 moons. Only 53 of these moons have names. 4 of the largest 4 moons are Io, Europa, Callisto, and Ganymede. Jupiter has rings, but they're very faint and not very visible. They're probably made of dust instead of ice like Saturn's rings. The fifth main point is that Jupiter is a gas planet. The reason it's called a gas giant is because it's made mostly of hydrogen and helium gases. There are 3 parts of Jupiter: the atmosphere, the surface, and the core. There are 3 layers of atmosphere, and it's possibly made of ammonia and water, ice and vapor gases, and other elements. The bands on Jupiter are possibly made of sulfur and phosphorus gases, and the reason they're stretched out so much is because of the fast rotation of Jupiter. There are constant storms and winds on Jupiter, and the winds are as fast as 300 miles per hour. The spots are storms that last for years. The biggest one is called the Great Red Spot. It's been observed to last over 300 years. Jupiter doesn't have a solid surface. It's just gases and really condensed liquids. But there's extreme pressure and temperatures the further you go down. Science thinks that halfway between the surface and the core, that the hydrogen atoms are compressed together because of the great pressure, and that they become electrically conductive. And that, combined with the fast rotation of Jupiter, makes the magnetic field that surrounds the planet. The core is either solid or really dense liquid because of the extremely hot temperatures that could be up to 90,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And it could be made of iron and other minerals. In conclusion, I wanted to tell you about the planet Jupiter. I talked about Galileo being the first to observe Jupiter in great detail. I talked about its mass and size, its moons and rings, and what makes it a gas planet. So now when you look at the night sky tonight, you can see Jupiter and observe it differently than you ever have.